What's up? Co-Phil Recorder here, and today we are back on CBS Franchise Hockey for another episode of Answering Your Questions. Today we're answering a bunch of questions from Mesky1 again, and his questions are very helpful, so I'm happy to make videos about his questions every time he asks them. But before we get into the video, I just want to shout out my new subscribers. First off, we have Wyra. Thanks for subscribing. And we also have Mia Streets and the Mr. SL Gamer, SE Gamer. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it well, but thank you guys for subscribing. And thank you guys for getting me over 50 subscribers. We're now at 52, getting closer to our goal before the end of 2021, which is getting to 100 subscribers. All right, with that out of the way, we can start looking at Mesky's question. Okay, so first one, he says, congrats on becoming a legend. Thank you. Now I have many more questions. First of all, how much do limited editions values increase depending on your team level at the time I signed up? Does a purchase level have a much lower level if my level is 50? For example, if I bought Moog like you did, approximately what level would he be since I'm level 50 and you are 100? Same thing with Lundqvist. If I get him next week, how high will he be? All right. So I don't know what you mean by values. Yes, if you get a limited edition at level 100, it will be more useful than if you get it at level 50. But it's depending on which one. If you're talking about the Lundqvist, a limited edition of a Ultimate One goaltender doesn't need to be maxed because he's not the card that you're gonna use for months. His ultimate will be the one that you're gonna use for months because you're gonna use his limited edition to make an ultimate. So if you get his the Lundqvist card next week, and he's only level, I'll tell you what level he is after I check. But even if he's level 60 and in 1 month he won't make your team, he's still going to be very useful because he's going to be an important part of your ultimate. So you should buy it next week. And so the values of limited editions of goaltenders are very high. But let's say if you buy a pack with Brian Leach, he won't be very useful because his overall will be too low, and you're not going to use him unless he's an ultimate that you want to get in the future. So unless it's a goaltender, I'd wait until level 100 to buy these limited editions. But now I'm going to show you what level I think your Lundqvist is going to be if you buy a limited edition at level 50. What I'm going to use is the moments that I've got. So I've played this game for 4 months. First month, we got Cam Neely. And second, I started in early April, but I didn't get his limited edition because this player of the month. So the first player of the month I got is Osgood, and it was approximately 2 months after I started playing. So I think I was around level 50. So 120 is not the level he's going to be at. I trained him 10 times. So let's say we reduce his overall by 10. He's now at 110, but he also has 2 moments. So let's subtract that, and now he's around level 90. I believe that's going to be your overall of your limited Lundqvist if you get him around 80 or 90. So like I said, you're not going to use him for long because your team is going to get better, but you'll need to use his limited edition once you make his ultimate, and that's what's worth it. All right, now next question. He says, aren't the best players to make sure you get our players of the month because their value is so high, and use them to improve the team. Okay. I think you mean their value is so high is because you've got one last month, and his overall was better than your current players, and that's because once you get limited editions, they're a little bit better than the players on your team. So I think they're 10 or 20 above your current level, but like any limited edition, they match your level. So let's say I got my last month. Who was it? I believe it was. It was Clark Gillies. So for me, I got Clark Gillies. I'll just take a look. Yeah, for me he was 160, but for you he was probably around 80 or 90, and that's going to be use his overall, and you're gonna and put like 10 above it, and you're gonna get the overall of the Lundqvist you're gonna get. Yeah, that's a nice way to tell the overall of your Lundqvist of how high it's going to be, and maybe even more if you're able to get through some more levels before getting him. So sure, they're you want to get them every month, these players, but their value isn't very much higher than other limited editions. You can make ultimates with these cards. So let's say I got this card Gillies. He's used as one of the limited edition required for an ultimate. So these cards are worth something, but they're not the best cards in the game, or have a lot higher value. Alright, third question. Could you make a video on Synergy and how to open packs and use them best? Alright, so that's an interesting question. And for that, we're going to go in the Synergy packs. Okay, so I'll finish your question, because he says, I haven't opened Synergy packs and I don't know if I should wait to open, or if it matters at this stage, or should I bother to make Synergy lines, or if I need to purchase any more with coins to reach the level 4 max. Okay, so there aren't only 4 levels of Synergies, there are 10. So currently I'm at 4 and some are 5. The max is level 10, and should you bother making Synergy lines? I mean, at your point in the game, you're at level 50, you should only be making the best line possibles. If making a Synergy line is what makes your line the best, do it. If not, take your best players and make the best line possible. And now, if you want to open your packs or not, I'll explain to you what you should do. So in total with the where is it? Right, with the pro games, you have 150 pro games. So that means you'll get in total 150 pro packs. And these pro packs will help you get some of these synergies. So I've made the math to see how much you have to open, because the price of these synergy packs is 10 bucks higher every level. So let's say Synergy 1 packs cost 10 bucks, Synergy 2 costs 20 bucks, and now I'm Synergy 5 and costs 50 bucks. So logically, if you want to save money, you have to use the packs that you saved up at the end, because you'll buy the cheapest packs first, and then you'll open the packs that cost the most, with the ones that you've saved up. So since there's 320 packs in total, because there are 32 teams with the world, and there's a 10 synergies, that means 320 packs minus the 150 pro games that's gonna give you a synergy pack. That means that you have to buy all the synergies from level 1 to 5 included, and then 10 packs from level 6 synergies, and then you open every pack you've saved up, and you're gonna get every synergy for each team. But if you've opened some packs already, you'll have to buy some a little bit more, but that's not it doesn't really, it's not that bad. You should start buying them and then open the packs that you've saved up at the end, because if you open a pack right now, it matches the level you're at. So if you buy a pack that costs $10, I say bucks, but it's cash, 10 cash in the game, but it's only worth a synergy one. So if you wait until the end, that pack that you're gonna open is gonna be worth 70 cash, because it's gonna say allow you to save money from buying these packs earlier. All right, so I'll say it again: buy every single synergy pack from 1 till level 5 included, and then 10 packs from level 6, and then you open every pack that you've saved up. All right, so that's it for your third question. And now question 4: is there any secret tips for showdown games, or should I wait or should I just save coins until level 100, because the value of the actual players change, just like unlimited and purchase cards, so that if I wait longer, the player value will be higher? So yeah, if you're talking about your showdown points right here, you should be saving them until you get to level 100, unless you want to buy season tokens. Season tokens will help you to get to level 100 quicker, so that's a great solution. But you should wait until level 100 before buying these players, because their overall, like you said, will not be maxed. Their value, like you say, will be higher at level 100. I bought one when I was before getting to level 100, and their overall was really low, and I'm not using him anymore. But now I've started to buy some more, because I'm 100. I'm at above 100, so now I can start buying them. But for you, you should either save them or buy season tokens if you want to get to 100 quicker. And oh yeah, you had a last part in your question: or you buy some more earlier ones because they'll be useful for either endgame, synergy, etc. They'll be useful for endgame, but they come around every month, so your endgame is like in a couple of years, so you don't need to buy them right now. You should wait. For synergies, the same thing. At your level, synergies isn't very useful, and are they able? Oh, sorry, or are they ever able to be used for ultimate? Yes, you can use them for ultimates, but they are all ultimates 5, and once you'll need to be a legend 500. Is it 500? Yeah, it's a legend 500 before unlocking legend 10s for ultimate 5 players. So legend 500 is like far away, so you don't need to buy them right now. You should save up. And the last part of his first questions is: do you use real cash for anything other than one limited edition goalie like Moog? No. The first one I bought was Moog, and he's the only one that I'm going to buy for now. I've made an exception by buying him, because he's a limited one goalie that I want to get, and he's very rare, so I bought him. But I wouldn't buy any other player like these ones. I don't really need them. But it's a personal preference for each one of us. If you like spending money on a game, then you can buy some more. But personally, I don't really like. I like grinding the game. I like getting my players by playing the game. So unless instead of paying cash, but like I said, Moog was an exception. So I might buy another goalie if it pops up. But since they're so rare, I decided to buy one. But yeah, I don't really do that often. So yeah, that's it for that question. Next up, we have also one other big question. Since having an ultimate goalie is the most important thing, and you bought Moog, and he's ultimate one in packs that I can get now, why don't you spend all of your legend coins to open those packs to get him eventually? Otherwise, if you keep spending on separate different one limited edition draws, using all your coins like Lundqvist, how will you ever get the Moog that you really want to have a great goal? You might build your roster but still not have a great ultimate goal. Alright, that's a very interesting question. And the reason is, I think before getting to Legend 50, I'm going to have that Moog. So I still want, like I'm at Legend 14 right now. And I need 36 levels, and I'm at 38 legend packs, and I can get 3 more right now. And before I get to Legend 50, I'll probably have that Moog. I'm not right here. That Moog that I want. It's not going to take a lot of time because I get 8 legend coins every 2 or 3 days. So I get a pack every 2 or 3 days. So I'm optimistic about getting Moog. And the reason I want to get Lundqvist is because he's so rare, and I want to get his ultimate one day, because I want him for my rivals. So maybe it's gonna take a few weeks before I get the Moog, but I think it's worth getting that Lundqvist, because like I said, I want his ultimate for the future. So that's why I save at least 100 coins for that Lundqvist. And final question of the episode is going to be, have you found it's useful using stronger lines in the second or third line instead of first to meet season reward goals? If you could share your experience, that would be great. Alright, so right now what I'm using, I'll show you. I have a strong first line, weaker second line, weaker third line, and a very strong fourth line, and that seems to work. So I have a first and a fourth line that are strong, and a second and a third line that are weaker. I'll show you guys my past seasons. I think I've used that for every season since I got into Legend. And I got first try on the first, second, 3, 4, second, 2 tries on Legend, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So in 14 levels, I've only had to take 2 tries on 2 level. I don't know if that's because I have a higher team than my opponents, or if it's because of the strategy of how my team is balanced. But I think that using a first and a fourth line is good. But before getting to Legend, I did have a second and third line that was better. So I think the two options are second and third line better than first and fourth line, or fourth line and first line better than second and third line. I think those are the two best ways of going at it. But you should change it around. If you're struggling on a level and your team is not getting it done, switch your lines around. That might help. And yeah, it's all about personal preference and maybe some of what's it called, superstitious beliefs. Maybe your team is not really better. It's only what you're seeing and what you're believing. But yeah, as long as you're winning your games and getting it done, you should not really focus on how your lines are placed. But if you think it helps, it might help. But I haven't really found the perfect way of getting every win. And so yeah, use whatever's best for you. But for me, using a first and a fourth line who are higher than second and third line has been great. So that's it for this episode. I've answered all of Mesky's questions. If you have some more, don't hesitate to comment down below. And also other of my subscribers, other viewers, you can post some questions too. I'll answer them in the next video. So if you're watching my videos, please subscribe. Around 70% of people who have watched my videos in the last month are not subscribed, so if you could subscribe, that would really motivate me to make some more videos. And if you could also drop a like and comment some more things, I'd really appreciate that. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.